Okay. So, we back. I know during the whole kinshi event, I made a big stink about how I was going to swear off the video game live streaming. And how it was over with Splitgate. But then I realized filmmaking is considered an art form. And I feel like this is going to be a fun series. Because we have a lot of options. But we're just going to go with the normal Wanderer. If we can find it! Dang. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. But normal Wanderer. But I feel like we need to explain what this cursed kinshi mod pack is. In short, we got as many mods as I could pull from a Steam workshop that I feel like would give the most tonal whiplash. Steam Workshop and Nexus mods while keeping it mostly SFW. Unfortunately, I'm warning everyone now that reset. Okay. So, for our race options, we have Human, Deadhive, Fishman. I need to fix the graphical settings. So I realized that my graphics were still screwed up. Professional content, you know? Gotta fix. We gotta fix the graphics and then restart. So I love that that's how we're starting off. We starting off with me having to do a reboot. Okay, new game, Wanderer. Look at all those lovely heads. But yeah, the only questionable mod is the stinking Fallout Assaultron mod, because whatever genius made that mod never made an SFW variant, and it's ridiculous. But here is our options for humans. We have human. We have Cannibal Scav. Steve. Scorchlander. Red Paint Cannibal. And just normal human. There's a few bugged out text boxes, but that's to be expected. Dead Hive with all its variants. We aren't going to be doing that. Fishman. Zombie. This is one of the new races added by the pack. We have this guy who feels no hunger and has all these buffs. And this is the Drowned. Same as the Husk, but for some reason gets plus 10 strength as well. Normal Zombie. Available in both Skeleton and Classic. And Black Skeleton. And Bloody Steve and Bloody Skeleton. That might also get us demonetized. Finnick! Our token furry race. Skeletons. I'm not going to cycle through because there is like one Assaultron variant that just... No. That is like instant demonetization. Well, we aren't even monetized, but instant age restriction on this video. Undead. Hive. With like all its variants, including the Hive Queen, who kind of looks absolutely coked out of her mind. Shake. Southern Hive. And we back to humans. So I'm going to go with a human if for no other reason than so that I can be Steve. No. No. Steve is at Hub. Like, actual Steve himself. So let's bring him back. Let's bring him back. For those who don't know, one of my first ever kinshi characters was a homunculus named him. And now, with the upgraded face sliders. Oh, how does this affect his neck? We will recreate the demon, known only as him. Hair. No beard. A mohawk. The world's thickest and longest neck. The jaw of a Chad. But no cheekbones. The width of this. And a nose that can smell. Oh man, it is good to be back with this game. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is what I needed. Give him a flat brow. wants a picture of a guy doing hot dog, JPEG. Well, our goal is to make this as cursed as possible. And I think we have succeeded. Now it's time for the real fun. Make him skinny, but crank everything up. No. Oy. No waist, wide hips. Boo is built like a freaking One Piece character. Oh, he is glorious. And his posture shall be the perfect. But his idle stance. There's only one idle stance for a man with this much aura. Boy, he is glorious. Oh, I just realized that's gonna be a bit of a problem with Mini-Me being there. Alt tab to OBS. Click on the Mini-Me. Click on the Mini-Me. Moving the Mini-Me. Moving the Mini-Me. Like, every possible spot is gonna have some important piece of UI. So, Mini-Me is just gonna go right there. Him. His name. Him. You know, I'm curious. So if the... No. Export. Import. Him. Oh, dang it! It doesn't like... I can't make a woman with these proportions? Dang it. Ugh. But he has... Bro! What is this? Oh, man. Oh, man, Scoob. Oh, man. Why is his walking animation so slow? My goal was just to make the most cursed mod pack combination possible. But here we are, with the game actually playing along. This is glorious. This is glorious. Show me your goods. Yes, I will buy a med kit and a loaf of lemon bread. But like, as you see, there's like a bunch of new items and gear that isn't in vanilla kinshi. Why is Steve so wide? What mod did I break? What mod did I break? The goal. This was not the goal. The goal was just like slightly cursed. Oh no, there's like bleach stuff everywhere, but even the NPCs are being cursed. Even Steve is being built like a freaking double wide. But then again, this is cursed kinshi. What did we expect other than homunculus? Homunculus. And watch, the holy nation is still gonna see this dude as a human. This thing is more human than like this thing is somehow more human than a chick, according to the Holy Nation. Is this what peak human condition looks like? Is this... What is this demon I have created? What hellspawn have I formed? But we need money. Because there are some rules for this challenge, given like the broken and unbalanced nature of this mod pack. There are a handful of rules that I will explain as they come up that are kinda important. The biggest rule has to do with the bleach mod. Because of just how dumb the bleach mod is. Like, the bleach mod is severely unbalanced. So I am banning use of Urahara Shop, which, well, I'm not banning use of Urahara Shop. But there are some items in Bleach called, like, spiritual pressure, or, like, Reiatsu equipables. Rule 1. I am not allowed to wear medium or heavy armor with a Reiatsu equipped. This is because the Bleach mod is balanced around that being your only piece of armor. And having what amounts to 2 high-level armors equipped at the same time is just no bueno. It's broken. It will ruin the fun of this. Do you think this thing... he's not the original him. He's not the original, because I don't remember how I made the original, but he is definitely a relative of him. He's not him, but he's him. Oh, shoot, that looked like a band of hollows. Oh. Nope. So, the usual Hungry Bandits, while not replaced per se, do have a lot more competition in this biome. Because the triangle... I just realized I made an error. I just realized I made a boo-boo. And a mistake was made. We gotta save the game. Him. And we gotta reload. Once again, we have to reload. Cause I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. So I got like the 90s Iron Man cartoon, the one where he kind of looked like Zorro. I got that thing's theme song stuck in my head because I plan on adapting this into a kind of thing. Like, I want to make an actual movie out of what happens in these streams. There we go. Oh, look at that bone doggy. Oh, look at the good boy. That thing is a good boy. Isn't it, chat? Isn't that a good boy? Matt, I think I'm losing my grip on reality. It feels... Because So, what I did... was I upped the amount of bandit camps. Meaning that we are a lot more likely... like, dare I say... we are about 4 times as likely to get jumped now. Which is lovely. It is fantastic. Wait, I gotta find out. Is Steve still a double wide? Because that reload did, in fact, not fix... Why is this bro... Why is that person... Look at the tiny creeper! Woo! But it does look like that worked. Well, we won't really see how well it's worked until... So, Urahara shop is not bad. Steve is still a double wide. He's also considered a party member? Let's trade. Together, yes. Apes together, homunculus. Together. I also realized that, like, Bro's walk speed is kind of screwed up. But what we need is to get jumped. I know that sounds counterintuitive for a lot of people who don't play kinshi. But what we need is to get jumped. That's a beast den. What kind of beasts, though? Because I don't know if hollows spawn in beast dens. Oh, there's a fight going on. It looks like dust hounds. Okay, so this is like suicide what I'm about to do. Gosh darn it, do we need the loot? Triangle bandits! He somehow looks even worse. Triangle bandits are basically free loot. I was hoping for hollows, but then again, we can't really sell reishi. Ow! Why is Bro so slow? Run him! Oh, there's a fight going on in town. There's a fight going on in town. And part of me is hoping it was hollows. Because for those who don't know, hollows are good money. Well, not really good money, because you can't really do... Okay, one of the big rules of the challenge, if you can even call this a challenge, like, my rule that I cannot break, else suffer the Pharaoh's curse, and this world is already cursed enough. Just look up the homunculus and tell me that crap isn't cursed. So, the only crap that was actually fighting over here was... But yeah, I don't really know what of my mods I recently installed turned Steve into a double wide or screwed with him's movement. But I'm half convinced him is just aura farming at this point. Steve just has a diamond sword on him? Wow. No one really worth partying up with. But we now have enough to buy the shit shack. Let's repair the shit shack. Let's buy mats so we can build the shit shack. The shit shack. Oh! 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 Hollows! Steve! Steve, get your ass over here. Him is dead? Him just got killed. Like, damn near instantly. What is this? I'm so glad. Steve, bandage yourself up. Bro just got freaking one-tapped by an wrong car. What is this? Luckily we have a tier 4 Reiatsu now. But we can't really wear Reiatsu and heavy armor at the same time. But he was just dead! I just watched bro get frame 1. So I could head Shinigami as well, or... Also, this stuff, Reishi, we are not allowed to sell. I know I was wishing for hollows to show up. But not like this, man. Where were you? We see Ikaku right there. Where was he when him was killed? Give me your freaking mask, Hollow. We also aren't allowed to turn Hollows in. Oh, come on. Come on. I hope you die. Because him was a friend of mine. Him. No. This is how we opening this series? With the death of a beloved character? Oh shit, the Iran car's back! Come on, Steve, you gotta fight him! Ikaku, no! Bust the cap in this Iran car! Is this how a story ends? That was Gin? That does not look like Gin! It looks like Ikaku! What do you mean he's playing dead? Ikaku, get your ass up! I don't think he's getting... Oh, Steve might get back up. Okay. The Iran car never came out of the bar. The Iran car, who is hostile to literally everyone, never came out of the bar. That dog better not come for my ass. Steve, you better wake up before that hungry pooch gets to you. Is this town just full of Ikakus? But yeah, the Iran car never exited the bar. So... I guess the Iran car never exited the bar and Shinigami came out. That could mean only one thing. Means I gotta refresh my drink. But it looks like we might be getting some Iran car Reiatsu. Trust me, if I wasn't on the ground bleeding out, this would be a really good thing. This is light armor. That's light armor. So I think we're as stacked armor-wise as we can be. Of our stinking Minecraft gear. Okay, yeah, I think the Iran car is dead. But damn did it fuck us up good. Oh, Ikaku! My man! My man, but they... I'm sorry, but I was contemplating murdering you, Ikaku. My man, we nearly died. We nearly died to a hollow. When did that ninja go out of a bar? Listen, if I walk into the bar and the Iran car is still there, I'm sorry, mate, but that's just G's. Don't tell me that's a slave monger. No. Come on, Steve. You gotta get up, Steve. Come on, man. You've been down for a day. And they still probably haven't moved our Iran car corpse. Like, I am kind of shocked at. Even then, it's probably despawned by now. Like, which kind of sucks. Because I wanted its loot, man. I wanted that really cool, badass sword it was using. Unfortunately, most Fahalos don't drop fair weapons. 17, 16, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the land of the living, Steve. Oh, no, its body is still here. It wasn't dead! No one in here attacked it! The bartender is dead! The bartender is dead. And I'm probably just gonna get murder looped by the thing. Unless I immediately run. Or it just up and leaves. Man, what is this game? What is this game? Temple now. Also, seriously, look at how much Reishi is worth. That's why I'm not allowed to sell it. Language. I know that this is a buggy game. None of y'all thought to fight the literal demon. He saved my ass. I gotta save his. If bro was literally anyone else, I wouldn't have. But he saved my ass earlier and was one of the few people willing to stand up against a fucking demon. Pardon my language, but what the heck? The barkeep is dead. Now there's no one I can sell my crap to. Our starter character is dead. I love how unbalanced this mod pack is. I love how absolutely ridiculous. What the? Oh, my name tag from work. So now, if we want to sell loot, we gotta travel all the way to this place and pray to God that the hollows don't get it too. First, she's got immaculate drip. Okay. Okay, remember, we are not allowed to sell reishi. But why are Me Too weapons being used by the hollows? Like, I'm sorry, but these guys using freaking Me Too weapons. That aren't even that good. What's the point of having a mean tool if it's not even that good? What? Why? Why? But we still need building mats for the house. And is Steve hungry? Steve is hungry. Let's get some dried meat. Okay, arrange that. So, I guess when it comes to crap involving the hollows, we are just royally screwed. Unless Steve becomes a Quincy. I wonder if it's even possible. Like, I didn't fully read what the Bleach mod had, and most of its description was bugged out. I don't have enough money, man. And the fact that the merchant got stinking murked by hollows. Or technically in a wrong card, not a hollow. Why is this? Oh! There's combat going on over here. Slew time! He was like one of the recruitables. Well, that sucks. Shinigami's still alive? Yep. Yep, the Shinigamis are still alive. Oh yeah, 150, 2.5k. Where's Steve going? What a sane person would do right now. Is contemplate his life decisions and try to figure out if he screwed up at some point. You know, if whatever course of events led me here to playing Cursed Kinshi, with Steve somehow being double wide. But this store right here is a very unique one. Kisuke Urahara, aka the one dude who will buy reishi, but I'm not allowed to sell reishi. So instead, I'm just gonna sell off all this random crap. And pick up the free research. Because he has like 2 pieces of research that are completely free. And I'm not gonna balk at Transcend and Ascend and the Reiatsu Forge. It's where we can convert this reishi into some mean armor and weapons. I ain't gonna let the hollows make me go hollow. You get it? Because, like, in Dark Souls and they're called hollows in Bleach, but in Dark Souls, going hollow is when you just give up on life and die. It's a pun. It's a pun about depression and how some crap makes people flat skins talk too much. Man, who you calling flat? I ain't Who are you calling flat? Oh, there's a fight going on over there. I love how I just have such poor survival instincts in Kinshi. Like, I see an obvious fight going on. And I feel like I need to know who's it between if I can poach some loot. They don't look like Iran cars. But we can poach some loot, which is always a good thing. Loot poaching is always a morally acceptable choice. Who's this dude? No, 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 no. You see, I have a strict anti-slavery belief. And I can't have slavers see, I'm very anti-slavery. So get back here, you little bitch. Because my belief in human rights is strong enough that I will attack a bunch of weakened slave traders. So this right here is heavy armor. We are not allowed to use heavy armor with the Reiatsu. Or, yeah, with the Reiatsu. But it looks like we are just about at cap. Which is kind of sad. But also not unexpected. We got a stinging backpack here with this crap. slave monger? I'm sorry, buddy. You don't get to escape from this alive. Well, our inventory is loaded up with a box of fun things, 'cause we don't even know what. Just put your hands on fire, gonna walk it away. Yeah, all the other kids with the pumped up cheeks better run. I'd run my gun. Oh shit. All the other kids with the pumped up cheeks. Boot doo doo doo. Boot doo doo doo. Let's trade doo doo doo. Oh wait, that's heavy armor, ain't it? Yep. Dang it. You know, let's compare notes. This deals 1.6. Better armor pint. We probably shouldn't, because it's a me tool. But like, seriously, it was a me tool on some random mook. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Silver Shade, even though we don't. This is standard. It's medium though. We're looking for light. Heavy, medium. Okay, let's compare notes. Let's compare notes. Yeah. Our current pants are better. And none of these are really that much better. So, all things considered, it was a good run. It was a good run. But we don't see any damage numbers, I'm afraid of getting jump scared by a particular group of NPC. Yep, there they are. Okay, we're looking for one that is actually wearing armor. We're keeping the hollow mask on us because, yeah, it's a bleach mask. We gotta sell the skins. And the teeth. We're keeping... We gotta go ahead and sell the meat. So we're at 7-ish K. Look at this one dude! Look at this dude! Look at the dude from the Shinobi. He's like dual-wielding Zanpakuto. He's got 2 Zanpakutos and a comedically oversized kunai. This one dude has a Zanpakuto. Okay. You know, I'm not too sure why I'm being afraid to show them, but yay, VS Ultrons! Yippee! Yippee! I don't know why they decided the boob armor was worth putting in the mod. Never understand gooners. I just want some Fallout automatons. Besides, Saltrons aren't even that good. Fisto's where it's at. Oh. Well, if I can't be slightly sus during crap like this, then what even is the point? Okay, we're going back to hub. We're going back to the hub. Oh man, that is so bad of a joke to make. No back check? But yeah, for this playthrough, up, yep. Show me your gear. So we are watching for any signs of damage numbers. Because damage numbers means loot. But right now I'm not seeing any, which is good. That means we aren't likely to run into an Iran car and then just get banished to the Shadow Realm. What is this dude's bounty? You know... Tiger? I'm gonna first aid you. Just so that you won't die. Then I'm gonna attack you unprovoked. Attack him unprovoked. Attack the ass, Steve! It's alt. Did I burn through all my medicine? No. think he's just bugged. Well, oh right, yeah. Bro is dead. Which really does suck because that's like my main go-to early game. I'm sorry, but having a cool sword is not enough to save you. Apparently, Steve refuses to attack a downed man. Which, you know, it's kind of honorable. But we now need to go tech. And we just gotta speedrun this. Okay. So, while Steve is researching tech, it's time for us to alt tab on over to OBS and move it to a second monitor so we can transition. Because Kinshi is such a grind heavy game, and I need to pad time. Well, I don't need to pad time on these live streams. But having something else going on can help. So while the game wails, I'm going to show y'all my technique for basing miniatures. So yeah, it's time for our token miniature painting tutorial. But with that, we need to switch over. We need to change our gears. And realize that OBS is busted. Sources. And realize that we need to put OBS on this screen so we can switch our stream gears over to art. So here we have a lovely Deathclaw. It's painted up nice. Well, somewhat nice. I'm going to be showing y'all my technique for basing. Basing isn't rocket science at all. Dare I say it's a quite human. It's science. But first, let's go ahead and get our brushes and our palette. A lot of these got dyed from the last live stream. I did. But we're gonna pick this brush right here for our basing. And we're going to make a base color, or a color, that I have deemed radioactive sludge. So to make radioactive sludge, go ahead and shake that up. You get 2 drops of that. One drop of orange and 1 drop of green. Stir that up well. It'll make this kind of woodish brown that is really good if you're going to try to paint like the rocks on this. Try and make sure it's nice and visible for y'all. So I apply a few thin coats of this. Kind of gives it this nice asphalt-like color, which is really good for Apocalypse Debris. And not once did I ever claim I was a Golden Demon level painter. I'm just slapping some color on. Nice and easy. It is kind of hard to hold this in a way that is still really visible. I'm just not used to this kind of stuff. Because my brain is telling me the middle of the table should be close enough. Gotta get paint all up in the tire. We're gonna be going over the tire with a nice coat of red. You know, a nice red racing tire might be kind of cool. But we're just doing the bases on these two minis. While we wait for the research by Steve to get done. Some nice and easy colors. I just realized it still has the current mini wall text. And yeah, I'm not too sure this is a wall. But we got a nice, lovely black for this thing's base. Now it's actually ready to have some color put on the base. And we're going to do the same for this mutant hound here. His little buddy here needs a nice and good base. And we're running a little bit low on paint. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the recipe a little bit. Adding a bit more orange, but completely skipping the green. That way we get some better contrast. Nice little muddy looking base. Now for the fun part. So here's my Where's my water cup? I'm gonna move these over here. Oh, my knees. Big water cup. Now, we're going to use a technique that I came up with on my own, that I've yet to fully test out, yet to fully study the technique's effects. And the cue dropper is missing. The cue dropper's missing. Hollow Nest 46 has been wiped out. I was hoping the Central 46, like, the game pops up a notification every time. That means the Hollows are going to be using Animal Nest pictures and not... Huh. That doesn't complicate things. But that is fascinating. Wait, where is the ivory paint? I know it was over here. Look, that got way too much water. But that's alright because of the technique I want to try. I want to try and make it look radioactive. But not so radioactive. Just kind of give it this undercoat. Not undercoat, but I want a bright red to fill in all the cracks. And if it takes mixing a bit of neon orange in with flag red, yeah, that is the perfect color right there. And now, we take the base, we brush this color on over the black in a few thick coats. That way it's nice and clumped up in the cracks and should give the effect I'm hoping for. If it don't, well then crap. But we want this to kind of work like a contrast paint. Giving the ground around the mutant hound. Okay, let's see if when it dries, it still has that effect. Because if so, I'm going to be redoing this technique a couple more times. But in preparation for the effect to work as intended and me to be a genius painter, I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat over the Deathclaw base. So that seeps in and we get this nice bright red over like all the cracks and stuff. On this ground I lay, motionless in pain. I can feel my eyes. Okay, that I'm like seeing how it's drying on the Mutant Hound base, and that is gonna come out so awesome. In fact, I'm gonna apply this method to the Deathclaw's fingers in order to give him a much more bloodthirsty look. Cause that looks so cool. The way it's coming out. All that. I am a genius. I am a genius. Well, I'm not a genius, but I... But with that Mutant Hound painted, we gotta transition back to Kinshi. Dang it, that was the wrong button. Back to Kinshi. And firmly rotate Mini-Me over here. As we are nowhere near done with all this tech research. Dang it! Suck it. Damn it. We need someone who doesn't get hungry, who has plenty of stats. We need one of those stupid sexy Assaultrons. We need one of those stupid sexy Assaultrons. Because Assaultrons, they don't get hungry. No bag check today. No bag check today. Y'all know what that means. Where the hose at? One. Kinshi? 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, I think there's some kind of bug with how text is formatted. Tetsu Nimo. Okay. So, I'm not the biggest Bleach lore guy. I've been recently rewatching the series. I've made it to the Bound arc, which, it's alright. It's alright. The Bound arc, I don't get why people say it's so bad. It's mid. It's better than most of the Naruto filler I've endured. Like, I bounced off of Naruto because of how bad the filler was. But so far, the Bound arc has been alright. But which of the 4? There's supposed to be 4 of them. They're the big booty. It appears if one that's missing is one of the ones wearing the SFW armor. Like, these 2 are wearing armor that just lets it all hang out, despite the fact that they're robots and don't have boobs. But yeah, we are taking Truth. How fitting. Import him. Oh, yeah! Him has been reborn! Reset. Reset. Red Treppo. Import. Body. I think it's character. Bodies. Gorillo? Don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. She's perfect. She's perfect. She is perfect. Steve, we found you a woman. Oh, this is so cursed. Oh man. Why is she dead ass built like that? Man. Oh, there's some kind of den over there. You know, let's see what it is. Although I'm like 99% sure we've already scoped it out and it was that dog den that we murked a bunch of those slave traders at. Yeah, it dogs. It dogs. Man, is it too early to call this session? Go on, give truth. Well, it appears I screwed up, and I'm too tired to keep the stream going. See y'all next time.